It keeps getting worse and worse for Joe Biden and the people that were running cover for him. Now they're saying there was up to 5 people that were actually running the country. Y'all like the video right here and check this out.
So here's some of the...
it's getting worse.
Yeah, here's some of the claims that have emerged from this book that we think are noteworthy. Also noteworthy that Jake Tapper in particular decided he wanted the story after he already was out of office.
Right.
Said 5 people were running the country and Joe Biden was at best the senior member of the board. Who were those 5 people?
Crazy.
Not even cabinet members who couldn't see him over the last year. They were probably Mike Donnellan is number 1. You have
well, there's allegations that Hunter Biden was the de facto chief of staff as well.
That is nuts.
Here's another quote. The weekend before Hunter's trial began, Biden again offered to testify. The president of the United States offered to testify or come to court despite his packed schedule.
I'm sure his people said, no way are you getting on the stand to testify.
That's why they sent Jill.
Yeah, we saw what he's like in public during the debate. They also wrote in the book, the Biden campaign and White House operatives now had a modus operandi for attacking any journalists who covered any questions about the president's age, enlisting a core of social media influencers, progressive reporters, and Democratic operatives to besmirch as unprofessional and biased those in the media investigating this line of inquiry.
We called all that out.
The one thing that I'd like to bring up, number 1, is that Joe Biden was bad when he took office. He didn't just get bad, right. Number 1. Number 2, his story is not about running for re-election, is who was running the country, not somebody we elected. And number 3 is in 2020, they talked about how he couldn't get through and do 1 minute off the cuff into the camera. A 7th grader can pick up a camera and talk about their day. He couldn't do that in 2020 to the point where their professional crew said, this is all unusual. It was a staged town hall.
They decided that he couldn't do a real town hall.
Wow.
So the administration got together and they did this fake town hall that they were just going to use for commercials. Well, he couldn't even make it through the fake town hall that they were just going to use for commercials. There's not a town is supposed to be pushed back, have unbiased questions. They can be supporters of yours, but it gives random people, the opportunity to ask the questions.
So in 2020, 5 years ago, one of the guys who wrote this book is Jake Tapper. And part of the book is about the cover-up of Joe Biden's mental decline, right? 5 years ago, he interviewed Laura Trump.
Oh, yeah,
and
this is crazy.
He shut down the interview because she talked about his mental decline. Watch this.
What we see on stage with Joe Biden, Jake, is very clearly a cognitive decline. Okay. That's what I'm referring to. It makes me uncomfortable.
You have no...
And now he's writing a book about it.